The Dragon Ball Z Cell Saga is often remembered as one of the most iconic arcs in anime history, but for some fans, it also marked the beginning of a turning point for the series. Known for its intense battles, dramatic transformations, and high stakes, the saga showcased the franchise at the peak of its power, yet it also signaled changes that would influence the direction of Dragon Ball in the years to come. The saga centers on the bioengineered villain Cell, who challenges the Z fighters to their limits. His ability to absorb other fighters and reach his perfect form raised the stakes significantly, creating some of the most memorable battles in the series. The Cell Games, a tournament organized by the villain himself, became a defining moment in anime, blending suspense, strategy, and the signature over-the-top action that Dragon Ball Z fans had come to expect. Despite its popularity, some argue that the Cell Saga introduced elements that hinted at the franchise's eventual decline. One key factor was the increasing reliance on power scaling and transformations. While Goku's Super Saiyan transformations and Cell's escalating forms were exciting, they also began a trend where battles became less about strategy or storytelling and more about who had the highest power level. This shift would influence later arcs, where fights sometimes stretched on for numerous episodes, drawing criticism from viewers who preferred the more balanced pacing of earlier storylines. Another aspect of the saga that hinted at change was the focus on dramatic tension over character development. While characters like Gohan experienced significant growth, other heroes took a back seat, and moments of humor and personality were often overshadowed by the intensity of the fights. For some fans, this was the beginning of a pattern where storytelling and emotional depth were secondary to spectacle, a trend that continued in later sagas. Nevertheless, the Cell Saga remains a high point of the franchise, with unforgettable moments that have stood the test of time. From Gohan's ascension to Super Saiyan 2 to the moral dilemmas faced by the Z fighters, the saga delivered a mix of action and emotion that cemented its place in anime history. In retrospect, the Cell Saga can be seen as both a climax and a turning point for Dragon Ball. While it showcased the franchise's creativity and ability to deliver epic battles, it also laid the groundwork for storytelling choices that would divide fans in the following arcs. Despite this, it remains a must-watch for anyone interested in the legacy of Dragon Ball Z, representing both the height of its success and the subtle beginning of changes that would shape its future.